Welcome everybody to the nerve centre of the operation, my wonderful tidy office, which is usually a bit of a tip, but here we are. Many people will be concerned about the general economy, the price of energy, food inflation and mortgage costs, etc. If we were to go to the market today and have to place fresh contracts for energy, we'd be looking at a minimum increase of £600,000 a year. That would effectively double our cost of energy, and that would make life extremely difficult. Government support for business has been very, very welcome, and although we don't benefit directly from that support, we don't need to because we've already got comparatively advantageous prices, so we are in a very fortunate position. Some of our competitors will be forced or tempted to reduce their costs. They're going to reduce their quality, they're going to cut back on staff numbers and all the rest of it. That will have, we feel, inevitable consequences for them. What are we going to do about it? Well, our focus at Crowwood is about value for money. Our spa, for example, runs at 100% capacity every day, 365 days a year, and it remains great value, and that's why it's busy. We're not going to compromise on the quality of the things we do. We're not going to compromise on the quality of our food. It's absolutely vital we maintain our standards. We're going to continue with our advertising spend, and we're going to continue to invest in the business. Despite all of the ongoing challenges, we have had a successful financial year, and we want to share some of that success with you. To that end, every member of staff will be given a voucher shortly, which will entitle up to 4 of you to go and visit Bertram's restaurant, where you'll get a 50% discount. That's applicable for one visit in either November or December. Soon, we're also going to repeat our Christmas gift of last year to you with a night's stay in the hotel with a food allowance of £30 per person for 2 of you. You can eat in any restaurant of your choice. That will come with your Christmas card later on this year. And in addition to that, we will also be giving you 2 vouchers to dine in the lounge. One will be dated January, one will be dated February, and again that will be up to 4 people or a single household if you've more than 2 kids, and you'll get 50% off again. All the T's and C's will follow for these things. There will be some restrictions, things like Saturday nights, etc. But it will all be in plain English for you. So I want to thank you all now. It's not long off Christmas by the time you receive this. We look like we're going to have a strong Christmas this year. It's still early days, but bookings look good. We feel very, very positive about Christmas. The spa continues to be very, very busy. We have good, strong bookings for weddings next year. So we do feel very positive about the future. What we're going to do now is have a look at the building site and share with you the progress that's been made on this very, very exciting new development for us. Here we are in our temporary gym home. We're going to have a look behind the scenes now and show you exactly what's going on with Octopus. We are currently in our temporary home of the gymnasium, which of course will all move back when we finish the refurbishment works. Welcome to what's left of the old gym. As you can see, it fairly ripped it apart. All of this ceiling has now been taken out and everything above us is all brand new. So the huge air handling unit and air conditioning unit above us and all the associated ductwork which will move into the new extension. This partition here is the existing toilets for the lounge. These will be taken down and the toilets will be completely expanded and refreshed to a very, very high standard. If you can remember it, boys and girls, the window's now been bricked up. This will also be bricked up to some extent. In here will be the spinning studio, and as we move into the new extension, that will be the new aerobics studio. We do hope to have this project completely finished by Christmas, you'll all be pleased to know, but we are of course dependent on our weakest link, whichever that might be. So if everything comes as it should and everything works as it's planned, we're done for Christmas and everyone will be back in the gym. This is going to be the yoga studio above us, so we're really looking forward to getting this new space. It is going to be quite spectacular when it's finished. In the longer term, when we finish the next phase, which is phase 2 for the spa extension, The gym will also expand into this studio here. Lots to look forward to. Obviously many people are asking what is going to happen to our next stage of development, and I can tell you that this area here come next year will be stripped out and it will form a big extension to our existing spa facility. That job is a mega job and is going to take us probably around 18 months to complete. So it's not something that's going to happen next week or next month. It's a long burner and it's a very significant investment, but it will be absolutely state of the art when it's finished. Okay, we now move on to the spotlight, moving from my ugly face to our employees of the month. So let's catch up with them.
Hello, I'm Mona Porter, work in the spa. I live 5 minutes up the road, which is handy for work, especially when lights are on green. I started housekeeping, first job from being at home for 20 years, and then there was an opportunity to do this job. Yeah, employee of the month. Literally gobsmacked, speechless. Nice to be recognised. I do put a few hours in, here and there, a few extra hours. I would like to thank everybody who voted for me, and I will definitely raise a glass when I'm here on my spa day and think of you all. Every day I come into work, I literally love seeing everybody at work. It is an uplifting place to work. There's good vibes all the time. Coming here and it's a good atmosphere. It's a good place to be. It's definitely my happy place, and hopefully all customers' happy place and work colleagues.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm Employee of the Month for June. I'm bar and restaurant supervisor at the lounge, and I've worked at Crowwood for 3 years. I've worked in hospitality since I was like 15. Found a real passion for it, bartending, and then I've slowly moved on to the restaurant side, which again, newfound love for me. Like, the team's really good, it's just like a big family. I just like making other people happy. Started as a bartender on Wilfred's Bar, and then got the opportunity to move over to the lounge and kind of work on the restaurant side of things there, and then slowly grown up to bar and restaurant supervisor. It's happened really fast as well. I think here it's easy to grow. I think if you put the time and effort and there's good backing towards it, if they see something in you, they know where to put you even if you don't know it yourself. So it does help, yeah, it's good. I guess you don't know how well you've worked until you win something like that, and then you kind of step back and think, actually I've done well this month. And it's nice to be recognised at your people that you work with as well. So yeah, it was very wholesome, it was very nice. Good, so yeah, I went out for some drinks and I took my mum out, and then I took my friend out as well. I have, not all on drinks, mostly, but not all of them. Yeah, it's nice to be appreciated by everyone. I hope I make people feel comfortable at work, and I guess it showed. So yeah, thank you.
Hi. No, I'm not doing that. My name's Ellie. I work in Bertram's. I started working there in 2015. I'm from Burnley. It was just as a little food runner, so that's how I started out back then. It's where you take food to the tables from the kitchen. And then from then I've just sort of, I think I just liked it, enjoyed it more than college. Oh yeah, I was Miss August. Oliver came up to me then and he said, how would you feel about getting your picture taken? I thought Declan's asked Oliver to do it, so that'll say yeah. I won a £150 voucher and I actually spent it all last night, so I brought all my friends for something to eat. I think Bertram's is very, I don't know if it's just because I feel like I live there, but I feel like it's very homely. It's very warm. Like the furnishings, it's quite like relaxing, sort of music, the food. But like Crowwood as a whole, there's so much going on, so Bertram's is like that. But then you've got Wilfred's, which is a bit more like new, and like the furnishings are quite different, and then you've got the lounge, which is family friendly. Well, I know that the way that they pick the employee of the month is not by off who gets the most votes. I think they look at what people have like what they've had written about them. I think one of the things that was written in my thing was that I listened to people's personal problems, and I think just in that time, I think I know who it were. Like she's just been having like not the best time, but like here, everyone's like a family. Do you know what I mean? Like you take things on like that as well. I've just turned 25 and I feel like I'm everyone's mum.
As we move towards Christmas, I fully appreciate that for many of you it's the busiest time of the year, and I know you're going to be really grafting, and we do really appreciate all your efforts. So to everybody, have a wonderful Christmas and hopefully a very splendid New Year. Thank you very, very much.